Hi guys, it's Sam here today with Bargain Hunting Blonde, and today I am bringing to you another bags I'm selling and why video. So if you guys have followed along with this series on my channel, I have been cataloging my vast luxury collection, especially handbags, and have been selling pieces off as I realize that they are not for me and I do not need to keep them. So I am a handbag collector, but I am a handbag collector who wants to use their handbags and does not just want to have handbags to have them. I think that is pointless, and I think I have realized that more as we are going on, I don't know, a year and 8 months of being in the house where I live. And working from home and all that. So I definitely have come to realize that I do not need all the things I have, and will be moving soon-ish and do not want to also move it all. So there is that there as well. So without further ado, let's dive into this video. If you do follow me on Instagram, you will have seen all these bags on my Instagram stories, as some of you had expressed in other videos that before I send them to Fashion File, could I please post them on my stories? And I did, but none of you guys were interested. So if you don't follow me on Instagram and you realize, oh, I would have been interested in those bags, please, please, please make sure to follow me on Instagram. I sell the bags at what Fashion File quotes me, because I'd rather sell them to you guys than what Fashion File actually lists them on their site for, which is sometimes like $1,000 or more dollars more. So I'd rather pass them on to you guys so you can use them than pass them on to Fashion File and they make a giant profit off of it, especially recently because their quotes have been like 50% of what they sell them for, which is kind of crazy because it used to be like 70%. So something to keep in mind too when selling luxury bags. So first is this Fendi bag. Very cute dust bag. I actually really love the Fendi dust bag. I don't know why. I just think it's very clean looking. And it is my Fendi calfskin and velvet Fendi Can I bag, which is in this beautiful blue-gray color with the velvet Zuka print right there. I really do think this bag is beautiful, but I have my eyes on another Fendi bag and I realized that this style is not for me. I carried it once and I've never carried it again. It's just a little too chunky, which is also why I don't have a medium boy bag in my collection, which I've thought about getting numerous times, is because like this is like too wide for me and just doesn't really sit well on me. But as you can see, I literally it's got all of its plastic still on it. On the inside it still has all its plastic, like on there. I actually didn't even use the long strap, so like it's still in its plastic. But this will be going off to a Fashion File. It just doesn't work for me. It's not really my style, though I do love Fendi, and there are certain Fendi pieces that I definitely want. Just the Can I bag is not for me. Like guys, I like literally still have like the Matches Fashion tag on it because I do not use it. And that's a big theme with a lot of these bags, is like I've had them and I did not use them. And sometimes I think I like to buy things for the style I think I have, and then I just don't actually have that style. So, you know, sometimes you think you're going to branch out and then you don't. And sometimes you do branch out. So sometimes it's fun to experiment. Next is a bag that is actually not going to Fashion File. It's going to a smaller consignment shop that specializes in selling more of these vintage Louis Vuitton pieces, especially these kind of like 2000 era bags. So it is my Louis Vuitton Pleaty in denim. There is no holes in any of this denim. As you can see, the denim's still really well colored. There is a little bit of a honey patina to it, but that is just what is going to happen with an older bag. And this is one of those bags that I want to style this and I want to think I'm this cool, but I'm not. I want to, you know, be like really trendy. And with certain trends I definitely embrace, but this is a trend I did not embrace. I've had this bag for over a year and have never used it. So I would love to see someone use it and for it to go to a good home. And I love denim. I just think this is not the right style Louis Vuitton denim bag for me. And I don't think that rules out all vintage Louis Vuitton denim bags. I think maybe I'd be better off with like the Speedy or something a little more of a classic shape, but with a fun pattern. I think I've kind of noticed that like I like bags with classic shapes that have a fun pattern to them, but are the classic shape. So like I love colors, but I want it in more of a classic shape. And I've just, you know, that's one of the things about buying handbags is you do learn about yourself, that there are just certain things that you try and they don't necessarily work for you. And the nice thing about handbags is they do still have some value, so you can get some of your money back from them versus like a lot of times, for example, a pair of shoes, like that's just a lost cause at that point. Next is another vintage piece that I believe will be going to Fashion File. I might hold on to it because their quote was so low, but I did want to include it in this video because I do think if I don't send it to Fashion File, I might just end up holding on to it and then seeing if I actually use it. But it is my Dior Trotter mini Boston bag in this beautiful black Trotter print. It is for sure black and not navy. This is actually why, guys, this is so embarrassing. Why I bought this bag is I saw Kylie Jenner carrying it. Guys, I'm not gonna say hate, that's like very strong. I do not generally like the Kardashians. I do not follow them. I do not, I've never watched an episode. It is just, I love reality TV, but they're like not my sort of reality TV. But I thought this little vintage bag was really cute. So then I went hunting for it and I only wanted the black one. And a lot of them are really, really damaged. And this one is in excellent condition. Like the pull tab is still there. All the corners are fully intact. There is no staining or dyeing on any part of the canvas. It is in really great condition, but I just have not used it. I think out of all of them, this is probably the one I'm most likely to use, which is why I might hold on to it. I just think I love the Dior Trotter print, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, why don't you use this, Sam? This would look so cute with white and denim. So maybe I will, but it might go. And I did get a quote from it from Fashion File, and I did list it for sale on my Instagram, so there is that. But yeah, I could imagine when Fashion File would get this that it would be very, very expensive because it is in good condition, and I have seen some of the pricing on these bags that they sell. It is a very classic shape. It is very much like the Speedy shape. They do call it the Boston bag, so this would be the Dior Trotter Boston bag. It does not have any feet on it, but it is a very beautiful bag. And inside, actually, this is like one of my favorite things that I'm tempted to, if I keep the bag, I have to find it, make it into a necklace. Sorry guys, I gotta take all the stuffing out of the bag. Because I keep everything stuffed even when it's something I know I'm gonna sell, because I want it to make its way to wherever it's going in as good of a condition as it can be in. And this is what I was talking about. Yeah, guys, literally never used it, but let me take it out. It is the lock and key from this bag, which a lot of the bags do not have with it. And it is so, like, look how cute this is. You see that, how Dior's written on there? It's like the Trotter print. And then the little key says CD on it. And I'm like, if I keep this, maybe I will use this as a really cute little necklace. Like, just put it on a chain, because I think that would be really fun. And I think it's really pretty. So I might do that. I also have the other key. So there's 2 keys on here. But we'll see. Like I said, I might let it go. It's probably the least likely of all of them to leave my collection. And then lastly, this was totally I love the bag. I love how it looks. I loved it on other people, but it does not at all completely ever fit my lifestyle, and so I have had it for a while. And I said that when I did the reveal of it, and I have not worn it. So it is just not for me, and I have actually found bags from this brand that are more for me, if I could do a hint. And it is the, sorry guys, gotta get it out, Bottega Veneta oversized pouch bag, whatever you want to call it, this is the larger size, in a nude color. It is not officially almond. It is the color that came before almond, but it is a very beautiful color. I love the leather on this bag. I could sit here and smell and touch this leather all day, but I will never carry this bag. And I have come to realize that because one, am not a clutch person. 2, if I am a clutch person, I'm not an oversized clutch person. And 3, in an event where I would wear a clutch, I still don't wear a clutch because I'll just wear something small, like my Louis Vuitton pochette accessoire, or a smaller Chanel or something like that. Like, I will not carry this bag. I am not cool enough to carry this bag. I do not go anywhere to carry this bag. If I do, on the rare occasions, go out to dinner with my husband, we have a tendency we normally eat in. I I will not carry this bag because I am not going to carry it like this. And carrying it like this is just not going to happen. And I love handheld carry things, but apparently I need a handle to hand carry things. So this is literally just sat here and looked beautiful. And it will be going to Fashionphile as well. I really love this bag, but it is not for my lifestyle. I have learned my clutch lesson. I think this is maybe the second or third clutch I have bought and sold because I am not a clutch person. When I say that, I'm like, oh, but I love the Fendi First. But the Fendi First is meant to have a strap put on it. It like has little rings to put a strap on it. And even then, I really don't think I will buy that because I know better at this point. If I keep buying clutches, I'm like, Sam, you gotta stop. So this will be going as well. This is the last of the 4 bags that I am selling. Like I said, 3 of the 4 going to Fashionphile, and 1 is going to a consignment shop that does specialize in kind of the early 2000 bags. I just, again, I think a lot of these were buying for what I wish I wore or the style I wish I had. It's not the style I have, and so I'm not going to keep taking up the space and taking up, you know, money and all that in my wardrobe. I'd rather buy something that I love and use it. So I don't know how any of you guys have felt if your collections have changed, especially, you know, being at home a lot and seeing all the stuff that you have and you're like, wow, I don't need all this. But I'd love to chat with you guys about that down below. If you would have kept any of these bags, if you think it was a good idea to sell them, please let me know. I just, you know, I love these bags. I love bags. I love these videos. I love to watch them from other people because it can really help me realize, like, this bag is not going to work for me either because I am not a clutch person, or like that is not my style and stuff like that. So I love these sort of videos. I will be making more. I'm still going through my collection, guys. I think we're on bag, like, I think I've sold like 30 pieces, maybe a little more, a little less, but definitely plugging ahead because I just have so much stuff. Like, you guys can see these shelves are like fully full. There's boxes everywhere. Like, gotta get a collection that I feel like very comfortable with. It will not be small. I am not a minimalist by any means, but at the moment it is just too much and I don't use half of it. So if you want to see more videos like this, more handbag comparisons, handbag reveals, please make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video, which is twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays. If you want to see how I style my bags, or if you would have bought these before I sent them off to Fashionphile, please make sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and my blog, all of which are linked down below. Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys!